Hello boys, how are you doing? Your boy Fort Cringe here. Today I'm gonna be teaching you who the best strikers in Prem are below 100k for your weekend league. I mean, I'll also give you some thoughts about the ones that are over 100k, but I don't wanna go a lot into it. First, I also like to ask every single time, tell me, who is your striker currently for your team? Let me know in the comments so I can rate your striker, tell you if I like it, tell you if you can change it or something. And then the third thing, as always, is don't you dare forget to follow. Because we're going to make it to 100k by the end of the year, lad. And you are going to be one of those, either today or tomorrow. So you may as well just follow today, because you're going to follow tomorrow. I'm going to help you with everything, my guy. I am your FIFA guide, so don't worry. Now, let's start with it, because that's why you clicked, right? There's a lot of options below 100k, and I already touched below 10k, so if you want to see that, you can just go to my channel and put Prem strikers, and you should see the ones that are starters, like below 10k. Now, over 10k and up to 100, there's a lot of players like AGUERO that go above that budget. I've played against, and like in reality, this AGUERO at the start of the game, he's always a lovely card to use, mainly because, you know, he's really responsive. Every year he's really responsive on the voice. He's still body, I don't know the body type, but he's every year really responsive on the ball. He can finish everything you shoot, and for the first month or two, he's always meta. Then over the times, EA has to release one promo or two to bring, you know, to make him relevant, because the pace is a bit slow. When certain matches start having over 80 pace, he just gets absolutely destroyed. So at this point, yes, if you're watching this in the future, stay away from him. We would say KANE and KANE. These two are players that you should stay away from 100%, except that you are like a, you know, if you are I was gonna say Arsenal, and a sports fan, or if you're English, you love KANE, you love KANE with your life, okay, use him. Maybe if you are the next Cholo Simeone, use him. But if you are none of those two options, stay away, please. Like, he's really slow. We have Aubameyang, who, I mean, again, every year he's just absolutely unreal. I tried him in a draft, and I'll go as far as to say I'm not the happiest man alive with Aubameyang, just because I don't like his responsiveness on the ball. And now that we're looking at 400k, that's a lot of coins. I'm sure if you buy him for 350 coins and you don't care about coins, this guy's gonna be cracked. Like, I'm not lying. Then players like Firmino is one that I'll also stay away from, especially because of the stats, dude. Like, overall, you put 100 and only 90 finishing and 87 shot power for 117k. I think that's not the best. Like, I know he will score, I know he's insane, but as a striker, I think he's like, his stats are questionable for that position. Then players like VARDY, normally I would tell you to stay away from, but yet again, this is one of those cases like AGUERO where, because he's really pacey, because if you apply Hawk on him, because of his body type and like how he runs in the game, he is really pacey on the ball, really great for the counter, for the getting behind instructions. So if you are looking for a player like that, VARDY will score, he will be insane. But if you're looking for more than just a getting behind striker, a striker who can shoot with both feet, or who can be a bit more unpredictable with the dribbling and stuff, I would stay away from VARDY. You know, he's reliable, I know, but if I was in the market with 100,000 coins, I wouldn't go for VARDY. I wouldn't go for his inform either. Werner, I would say, is the best striker in the league. Again, for the price, that's a lot of coins. I wouldn't spend 300k on Werner, not even if EA gave me the 500 coins. I would spend them on him, maybe to try him out, but then I'll sell him. Martial is a really nice choice. For some reason, this FIFA, he feels really responsive. 3-star weak foot is not been as important, as relevant as previous years. As in, 5-star weak foot is not as relevant, and 3-star weak foot is not as bad, because finishing is quite it's quite consistent. You can score across the goals, you can score near post sometimes, so it doesn't really matter to change the player's feet. But when you're inside the box and you want to, try and make sure that that you fool the defender, and that's when trouble comes in. If you're in a one-on-one, it's simple, easy to finish. But then if you are against a defender like Van Dijk, they know you're gonna go to your right foot. So 200k, I think it's a bit overpriced for me, for Martial. Now Gabriel Jesus, 72 72k is another interesting, really nice card. You know, he's an alternative to my guy AGUERO if you are a bit lower on coins. Yet again, 70k is a lot. You apply Hunter, and I think this card will be lovely, lovely, lovely to dribble with, to use overall. Quite reliable in front of goal. Yet again, not my style. The one that I would be telling every single person that's watching to go for, apart from, well, I think Lacazette is really interesting, especially with the Hunter on, but the dribbling and everything, you know, for 10k, I think he's one of the best options. Then his 85, I also think is absolutely cracked because he's the same as his 83, but with pace, you know, so another great looking card. But I think RICHARLISON is the absolute best out of all. And I'll tell you why. You know, I told you about the 5-3 about the fact that, you know, in front of goal, easy, you can have 3, no worries. But 5, when you're not facing goal and you wanna do, say for example, a fake shot and then shoot, everyone knows you're gonna go for your right foot and they're gonna, you know, easily guess that. But with RICHARLISON, you can shoot with both feet. You can add a little bit more spice to your attacks. That's why I prefer him. I think Hunter is great. I do feel like, you know, he likes dribbling, which is really important to me. But you have heading, you have jumping. He has a good height, decent strength and aggression. I think it's one of the most well-rounded strikers you can get, your money can buy. Then players like RODRIGO, yet again, you know, I would say he's an in-between. RODRIGO in between, you know, players like AGUERO and Gabriel Jesus, and a player like, you know, no one basically, because RODRIGO offers you what Gabriel Jesus will offer you for, you know, half the price. A bit. The main issue here with RODRIGO is that he's taller than Gabriel Jesus, but he has a 3-star weak foot. What you are supposed to do with him is a sprint. So in this case, we can actually upgrade the dribbling. And I don't know if it's 100% worth it to actually upgrade agility and balance. So you are gonna have to try this year. You could also use marksman. I think marksman gives like an overall nicer boost, like 90 finishing and 87 shot power is really good with the extra dribbling and ball control. But if this year agility and balance is really important, give finisher and marksman a chance. Like try both, and then you know which one is better. Apart from that, overall, I find it hard to find other like main key players and strikers below 100k, because as I told you, Lacazette can do it. He lacks the pace. Jimenez can do it, but he's that type of player that, you know, lacks the agility and balance. He's not my sort of player. If you were, you know, it's like Jimenez is supposed to be better than RICHARLISON, but because he's a bit taller than RICHARLISON, because he has lower balance than RICHARLISON, he's not. He won't perform as good. Then I think he has 3-star skills, so that's for some people that's a turn off. And then he doesn't have a 5-star weak. So RICHARLISON all the way. And before you have RICHARLISON, what I would recommend everyone, what I said on the previous bid, is to use Diego Jota up front on low chem. That's it. You then upgrade to RICHARLISON on full chem, so you can have the full on thing. You're gonna lose responsiveness, but you're gonna earn jumping and heading. Then some people here will be saying, yo, what about Watkins crunch? Well, I don't like the composure. I think, you know, as a card, overall, you can 100% use him, but he lacks some things that are crucial for strikers. Aggression is really important, even though you don't realize. If you have 100 strength and you have 1 aggression, that's really bad. You won't be able to use that strength at all. As in like one-on-ones, running against Van Dijk. Van Dijk is going to trash you. He's going to grab you and like destroy you like Hulk destroyed I don't know whom in like one of the Avengers movies. And then he doesn't have composure, which is a crucial stat, especially for strikers. 1-on-1, he's gonna finish like a freaking bad. Sometimes under pressure he's gonna crack, and that is when you most need them, the striker. And then Calvert Lewin is a player that a lot of people will be looking at. Again, he's on the same spot as VARDY. I am 100% sure you can find quality in this player. I'm 100% sure you can do nice things with these players, but he has 3-3. He ain't got agility and balance at all for 187. And then, you know, the speed, the shooting, the physicality is there. If you want a player to cross the ball to get him, but I wouldn't use him. Even if EA came to me today and told me, yo, we're gonna pay you to use Calvert Lewin, I'll tell them, look, can it not be a different player? You know, I mean, I will take the money 100%, but I would prefer it to be a different player. Below that budget, yet again, I already made a video, and I don't want to like go over that. If you have questions, let me know down below. I'll make sure to respond to as many as I can. I hope that I touched on every single striker. I feel like I did, and I hope that helps. One striker that I'm actually looking forward to is Danny Ings when he gets 1 or 2 informs. I think Danny Ings is going to be a great alternative to the players I'm telling you when he gets 1 or 2 informs. He's going to be 3-4, a cheaper option to someone like VARDY, and with more, you know, better dribbling and balance. So hopefully he gets 1 or 2 informs this year. And yeah, I think that's it for today, boys. Love you. See you. Goodbye.